dènà COVID-19 nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ bó ṣe ń faná ló ń ṣọ̀nà ló ń ṣomi owó oṣù àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ yà mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ń gbẹ̀tọ́ wọn déédéé a ní ẹ̀rìn gbòòrò wò kẹ́rì sẹ́tíṣẹ́ yìí Mákindé ń ṣe ẹlẹ́ẹ̀ráyè ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ṣé wàá rí báyìí pọ́lọ́wọ́ kan tẹ̀nu ẹ kí sáwọn tẹ̀m̀bẹ̀lẹ̀kùn ẹ̀dá tí wọn kì í ráṣeyọrí ẹlòmíì ẹ jẹ́ gbárùkù tí ẹnjìnìá Ṣèyí Mákindé kó kẹsẹ̀ járí lójú pọ̀nà àfojúsùn mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin tó gbé lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ̀yin ará bí ẹ fọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
ẹ ò gbọ́dọ̀ o bàjá mi àgbẹ̀ máa dùn.
ìkéde ìwá láti iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àṣà àtìrìnàjò afẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Good afternoon, this is Aloore Radio, transmitting from the GSM studio at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism Secretariat Agodi, Ibadan. This is the world news and I am Eneo Asukwa. First, the highlight. Sumoni assures Oyo residents of Makinde's victory in 2023. Oyo Form 1 condemns killing of Deborah, calls it unjustifiable. INEC talks tough as 18 parties fail to conduct primaries. EFCC arrest Accountant General of the Federation for fraud. On the foreign scene, Ukrainian troops evacuate from Mariupol. Now the news in details. The former Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Senator Monsurat Sumonu, has assured residents of Oyo State of Governor Seyi Makinde's victory in the 2023 general elections. Sumonu made the submission in Ibadan during a post-Ramadan lecture tagged Making Old Age Sweet, Islamic Directive. Senator Sumonu, a former lawmaker who equally represented Oyo Central District at the National Assembly, said Governor Seyi Makinde has managed to build his love in the heart of pensioners by clearing their arrears both in gratuity and in pensions. Speaking on the coalition that brought Makinde into government in 2019, Senator Sumonu said the governor's formidable leadership was a sure guarantee of victory for the People's Democratic Party in the elections. She further stated that the governor is a candidate of integrity, whom Nigerians, especially pensioners, are proud of. As reactions continue to trail the alleged burning to death of Deborah Samuel in Sokoto State over allegation of blasphemy, the Federation of Muslim Women's Associations in Nigeria, Form 1, Oyo State Chapter, has described the action of the killers of the young lady as wrong, inexcusable, condemnable, and unjustifiable in the teaching and legal system of Islam. The association, in a statement issued and signed by its state Amira Al-Aja Bibi Olosho, said the video of gruesome murder of the Shehu Shagari College of Education, Sokoto, female student by mob circulated on social media was traumatizing and pathetic. This is just as the association insisted that Prophet Muhammad was insulted, assaulted, and attacked in the course of delivering his message by the pagans. But he was lenient, patient, and tolerant of them all. According to the Oyo State Amira, government should do more in prosecuting and punishing people who kill in the name of religion, ethnic, or tribal group to serve as deterrent to others. Hence, it called for justice for Deborah Samuel. The Amira, who appealed to Nigerians to put an end to killings in the name of religion, ethnic, or tribal sentiment, also stressed that whatever is sacred to different religions should be treated as such by everyone. The Independent National Electoral Commission has vowed not to extend the June 3, 2022 deadline for primaries, even as none of the 18 political parties has conducted their presidential primaries 3 weeks to the deadline. In a related development, INEC has said that it is too late to interfere with the schedule of activities for the 2023 general elections. INEC National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, stated this while speaking with newsmen in Abuja. Okoye further explained that the timetable and schedule of activities released by the Commission are derived from the Constitution, the Electoral Acts, and the regulations and guidelines of the Commission, and and any change in the June 3rd deadline will affect other activities for elections. In the meantime, operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, have arrested 7 Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, in connection with diversion of funds and money laundering activities to the tune of 80 billion naira. According to the statement released by the Commission, the Commission's verified intelligence showed that the AGF raked off the funds through bogus consultancy and other illegal activities using proxies, family members, and close associates. The statement further revealed that the funds were laundered through real estate investment in Kano and Abuja. Idris was arrested after failing to honor invitations by the EFCC to respond to issues connected to the fraudulent act. And on the foreign scene, Ukraine's military says it is working to evacuate all remaining troops from their last stronghold in the besieged port of Mariupol, ceding control of the city to Russia after months of bombardment. The evacuation of hundreds of fighters, many wounded, to Russian-held towns likely marked the end of the longest and bloodiest battle of the Ukraine war and significant defeat for Ukraine. Mariupol is now in ruins after a Russia siege that Ukraine killed tens of thousands of people in the city. Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Anna Malya said 53 injured troops from the steelworks were taken to a hospital in the Russian-controlled town of Novask, while another 211 people were taken to the town of Olenivka in an area controlled by Russian-backed separatists. She added that all of the evacuees will be subject to a potential prisoner exchange with Russia. And that ends the world news. Once again, the highlights. Somonu assures Oyo residents of Makide's victory in 2023. Oyo Form 1 condemns killing of Deborah, calls it unjustifiable. INEC talks tough as 18 parties fail to conduct primaries. EFCC arrests Accountant General of the Federation for fraud. On the foreign scene, Ukrainian troops evacuate from Mariupol. That was the world news, packaged and compiled and edited by Adebayo Adedoyin. I am Eneo Asuko. Thank you for joining us and do have a great day.
ọgbà tí àṣẹ jiná lóde ìrànjẹ làwọn aláṣẹ ìjókòó tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa jẹ ọba ni wọ́n ṣe gàyà díẹ̀ ná ìlú ló láṣẹ ẹjẹ́ ìlú ó jẹun náà ìdí nìyí tó fi jẹ́ pé ẹ̀tọ́ ìlú là ń fowó ìlú ṣe nípìnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ̀rí bí ní ètò ẹ̀kọ́ wa ṣe ń jògeere LAUTECH ti di tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ilé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé bíi 40 ló ti wẹ̀wọ̀ ọ̀tún pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tòun tòògùn àti irinṣẹ́ tó pójú owó iṣẹ́ sì ti fẹ́ẹ̀ parí pẹ̀lú lórí 100 míì jákèjádò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ààbò tó dájú ohun amáyédẹrùn ní ìṣokùnfà ìdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá láwùjọ òun náà nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ fi wà nípò kẹta nínú àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ tí ń pawó wọlé jùlọ lábẹ́lé nílẹ̀ wa ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ ló ti láǹfààní ẹ̀kọ́ṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ lọ́nà ti gbàlódé táṣeyọrí yìí ó sì jẹ́ kó ń jẹ́ sùn wá bọ̀ láìpẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àtòṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì ń gbowó wọn lásìkò pápá àṣírí Adámàsìngbà àtàwọn inú ojú pópó tí ń sòrú dọ̀sán kọ́ àwọn ìlú ti sọ pásì ìwádùn níṣèjọba yìí fi ń mọ rírì gbogbo àwọn aláṣẹ gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ló ń sọ fún wa pé pẹ̀lú ìṣọ̀kan wa oòrùn tó kù lókè yìí ó táṣọ gbẹ.
iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìròyìn àṣà ohun ìrìn àjò afẹ́ tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló ń kéde.